Hello, everyone. Another book today in our Halloween theme. And wait till you see the title of this book, The Perfectly Horrible Halloween. It's by Nancy Poydar. The Perfectly Horrible Halloween. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Look, even the pumpkin's sad. Says for Henry. Looks like a pirate. Arnold's school bus was a pirate ship. His costume was in his bag, but he was already a pirate. He was bold, mean, and scary. Arnold was after the scariest of all prize at the Room 13 Halloween party. When the bus reached the school, he swaggered down the aisle. Have a horrible day, joked Mr. Jack. Arnold sneered, his scariest sneer so far. Mr. Roach said it would be business as usual until the end of the day. Then they would have the costume parade and prizes. I'm going to be a pirate, boasted Arnold. I have chocolate gold coins for everybody. I'll have bushy eyebrows and a beard and a tarantula tattoo. Horrible, exclaimed Harriet. Horrible. Arnold just knew he would be scary enough for the scariest of all prize. It would be his pirate treasure. Arnold thought about his chocolate gold coins. He thought about his costume. He went to his cubby just to look at them. He pushed aside his jacket and a sweater. He found 5 pencils. He found 2 dead bugs from last week's show and tell. There were lots of papers, but no pirate things. He looked in the cubby behind his. He looked in the cubby on the other side. Where was that bag? Oh no, Arnold remembered just where his gold coins were. He knew just where his beard and eyebrows were, and his bandana, his sword, his earring, his eye patch, his parrot, and the tattoo. He had left them on the bus. He was going to have a horrible day. Spelling, announced Mr. Roach. Spooky, he dictated. Then came ghost and scary. Eerie and pumpkin were next. Horrible was for extra credit. Arnold, you're not listening, scolded Mr. Roach. Arnold was feeling horrible. If I were a pirate, he thought Mr. Roach would walk the plank. Arithmetic, said Mr. Roach. Put your answers in the pumpkins. Arnold thought Mr. Roach looked like a pumpkin. Maybe I could be a pumpkin, Arnold thought, but he couldn't figure out how. Pumpkins didn't scare him anyway, and he wanted to be scariest of all. Finally, Mr. Roach said it was costume time. The class began to change. Arnold wanted to change too. He put his jacket on backward. He put his sweater on too. He left the he let the arms dangle. He had 2 legs and 4 arms. He noticed their World of Bugs mural. He stuck pencils in his hair. He was a bug, a scary bug. Bzz, bzz, zup, zup. A headless horse woman pranced over. It's not time to go home yet, Arnold, she said. A wizard touched Arnold's antenna with a magic wand. Why are you wearing pencils? He asked. One fell to the floor. Arnold felt bad. He put his clothes back. He tried to stuff himself into his cubby. If only the wizard could make him vanish. Where could he hide? Then he spied the cloth they'd stood on when they painted their mural. Arnold crawled under. It was dark and spooky. He curled up tight. He felt like a beetle. No one noticed. He could hear everyone getting ready for the party. Cupcakes for everybody. That was Princess Harriet. Arnold's chocolate gold coins would have tasted better. Swish, swish. That was Wizard Walter's magic wand. Arnold's sword would have been more frightening. Giddy up! That was Susanna, the headless horsewoman. Arnold the pirate would have been much scarier. It was eerie and sad to hear what was going on and not be seen. Arnold, the invisible, he thought. Arnold, Mr. Roach's voice interrupted the buzz. Where's Arnold? He's disappeared, whispered the wizard. He's a ghost, hissed the headless horsewoman. How horrible, declared the princess. Look in the bathroom, Walter, said Mr. Roach. Look in the hall, Susanna. You can't see ghosts, warned the headless horsewoman. Arnold's not a ghost, said Mr. Roach. He's just disappeared temporarily. A ghost, thought Arnold. That's what I am, a ghost. I'm eerie, spooky, and scary. His hand crept over and tapped the princess on her royal ankle. Eek! Then the ghost rose to its full height. It drifted and darted like a giant moth. It swiveled and swooped. It howled and whooped. It frightened the wizard and made the headless horsewoman drop her head. Bumpity bump bump. It even startled Mr. Roach. Arnold guessed the clown and Mother Goose. Arnold, wondered the wizard. Arnold is the scariest of all, declared Mr. Roach. Happy Halloween from room 13. Scariest of all. They all got different awards. Great Pumpkin. You really were horrible, said Harriet. But what happened to the pirate? Mr. Jack snickered. All aboard, mates, he said. And anyone who is too noisy will walk the plank. Guess who got Arnold's pirate cap costume and wore it? Mr. Jack. Now that was cute. The perfectly horrible Halloween turned out just fine because Arnold was creative. He knew he couldn't wear his pirate costume. He left it on the bus, so there was no way to get it. He was sad. It was a horrible day. But then he had the scariest costume of all because he made do with what was in the room. And the cloth that they had used to cover the floor when they painted, he used that to be the scariest ghost of all. So if you like the perfectly horrible Halloween, please press like at the end. And I'll see you next time at Cindy Harper Speaks for another Halloween story. Bye for now.